box closer to you.
Look at this dirty look on your face.
Oh. Oh, we got 5 viewers already. Hey Victoria, thank you for your kind words, and hey Doug. Doug said, OMG, a strange man with a low taper fade broke into your house and is lying next to you. Look over.
Oh no, I saw the comment. I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm saying say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hope you guys have had a good day. We took an off day and just focused on running errands that had to be done. And we finished moving our boy in to my parents' house with us. He's in a beautiful tank that has double front opening doors. And we just set it up with paper towels for the flooring. Easy to clean up and remove. And he's been chilling in his sock tube the whole time. And so the next time I catch him out and about, I'll show him to you guys. But he's a sleepy little man having to adjust to a whole new home shakeup. And he's got to have some time to process that. Would I be offended if a woman super liked them on Tinder? Well, Matt's not even on Tinder. So
I mean, I had an account a fat minute ago. I'm gonna go on it and see if anyone super liked me. Just so I can reject them. Actually, I think the only way you can see if someone super liked you or liked you back is if you like them too. I don't remember how Tinder works, but I think that's it.
Probably.
Hey, 43 people. Welcome, welcome.
That's pretty neat. Hope you guys are having a good day or night so far. I'm doing pretty decently. Just tired. Trying to get this camera at a better angle. Okay, there we go. We're watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so that's the background noise that you're hearing. Hey Nick, I do remember you. Hope things are going well for you. What would be more hurtful if I found Matt on Tinder or Grindr?
Well, to be fair,
it would all hurt the same because it's someone
pretty
else.
attractive femboys, I tell you what.
I love you.
Let me know when you want your funds or if you want anything else.
I will let you know. I'm doing good so far. Oh, thank you guys for your kind words and your compliments. I feel very flattered. I'm glad
me a freaking bone here.
That's good. Much green to emote through a day. Well, to be honest, I haven't really had much access to use the green. My parents are very gracious in letting us live here without having to pay rent. We just have to pitch out with things around the house. And one of their biggest issues is the smell of the green. She's very sensitive to it and doesn't like it. So for the most part, we just stick with this little pin. This one is a double flavored one. One strain is an indica heavy flavor, and the other is a sativa heavy flavor. And with this little button right there, I have the choice of having one flavor or the other flavor or both at the same time. And it's pretty delicious. Very effective pain relief. And an instant mood improver. I love the smell. That
Freezing.
was a hell of a throat bubble. I love the smell of the good green. And so anytime I smell it and I'm happy, I know my mom's not enjoying it. What's that on my wall? Print up of one of the Bible verses that my mom likes. Yes, it's sunny in Philadelphia is what we're watching in the background. Physically, we're pretty damn tired, but we're in better spirits now. Being able to take some days off of work just to recuperate and run personal errands has been very much needed. And it's been a long day for us, so we're truly just lying in bed, recuperating. And I want to know about your guys' day, how things are going for you, and if there's anything new or exciting or anything you'd like prayer for. Because I pray for everyone who mentions the rough stuff they're going through. Oh, you used to like the smell of the resin, though. The black. Yeah, that's a pretty good smell, too. Oh, you don't watch TV? Dang. That's pretty impressive. I only read and speak and write English and Spanish, but I'm too tired to use the Spanish side of my brain right now. Oh, Rachel, I'm glad that things are going good, but having a sore back is no fun. You want to tell us a secret without telling the person next to me anything? Is that the new BD5 vape? No, not that I know of. This is Cookie's brand, and it's pretty nice. Oh, you guys are funny. Hey, Christian, good to see you. Do I notice the vape affects my gums? It does, but I've been practicing better hygiene, so it's not such a bad problem for my teeth anymore. Hey, Kuno. I'm tired, but in a good mood. Yeah, we're home in bed, not in the car. Today was too busy and hectic for me to be live streaming in the car. Well, thank you for your compliment, contractor. He says, congratulations, my man. You got a beautiful gringa waifu. I'm very flattered. Thank you. I don't snore unless I'm actually asleep. But I'll snore if you PayPal me or Cash App me $5. This isn't a vape, this is medical cannabis. Because I have chronic pain that makes me want to unalive myself if I feel the full brunt of the pain. This helps me not feel that pain, so I can actually be happy to be alive. During the day, we practically live in the car, but we've had to take a few days off of work to focus on getting stuff done around the home. If you guys read the description of my live stream, you will see that I don't have a boyfriend, I have a husband. And answers to a bunch of other questions I get asked all the time. I can die at 60 from this vape. Who says I want to live to 60? Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, J. David. One side is tequila sunrise flavor, and the other is Hannah butter. And with this particular vape, I have the option of one flavor or the other, or I can have both at the same time. Very effective and instant and delicious pain management. It restores my will to live, and it puts a real, actual smile on my face again. If you've never had chronic stabbing back pain, please do not comment on how I manage mine. Oh, Kazakhstan. That's pretty fun. I'm just chilling at home after a long day of running errands. I don't look 60. I am gonna be 34 on the 21st of this month. But with all my multiple incurable diseases I have, I feel significantly older than approaching 34. I feel like my body's true age is closer to 65. I have scoliosis. The discs in my spine are slowly falling apart. I have arthritis in my spine, nerve damage from the discs slowly falling apart, and my right leg is noticeably shorter than my left. So my pelvic bones are misaligned. And not only are they misaligned, but they're also tilted. So if I'm stone sober, I am not wanting to live anymore because the pain is truly unbearable. Like being forced to roll in hot, broken glass. Anytime you move anything, newer cuts happen. And it's just true misery. But that's what I love about cannabis. It mutes that pain so I can actually focus on being a person and not just a lump of miserable flesh. Yeah, it looks like a vape, but no. Have some haunted fort. That's a new one I never heard before. Thank you for the laugh. Oh, that's a good one. Disease medicine. When he needs to. He doesn't need it constantly like I do, but if he's in a ton of pain at the end of the day, he does have some. I have to have constant access to it so that I can constantly keep my pain on mute. And I'm very thankful that I have access to the meds that put my pain on mute. This would be up 30 years, never been to be effective painkiller. Damn. Well, Michelle, I'm sorry it doesn't work for you. I know it does affect everyone differently. I consider myself very fortunate that it fully works for me. I do still have to take an NSAID every day. I take diclofenac, and I take a muscle relaxer. And those two combined with the cannabis as I need it do an effective job at helping me live without the pain truly crippling me like it normally would. I have great sympathy for you guys who are living with pain that isn't well managed. If you're able to legally give cannabis a try for your pain, I hope that you are able to do so and that it helps you. But again, I know everyone's body reacts different, but the worst complaints that I have about cannabis are the cotton mouth and my thinking and my speaking noticeably being slowed down. So I have to work a little extra hard to appear like my rate of thought and speech is unaffected. That's it. I'd much rather deal with that than feel like my entire back is coated in broken hot glass. The ibuprofen is good. I don't think I've had paracetamol. 7 years. Yeah, March 8th will be our 7th wedding anniversary. And he's asleep because he had to do a lot of heavy lifting and moving some stuff for us. I physically am not able to do heavy lifting or strenuous things like that. So he does all that work for me. And he has insomnia. When he is deeply asleep, like he is right now, I try not to interrupt that because sleep is hard for him to find in the first place. And unfortunately for him, once he gets woken up, it's usually impossible for him to fall back asleep again for a long while. So I'm going to keep talking at this volume so that it won't affect him at all, and you can still hear me. But we both have health issues. He has mild scoliosis from a car accident. Some asshole T-boned him when he was driving our van. Financially totaled our van, and it gave my husband light scoliosis. And because of that, his back is prone to worse than usual pain. So we're both physically compromised, but we work together to get everything done that needs doing. And we are each other's emotional support. And we help each other to keep going on in life. And I hope that you guys are able to find that kind of love and that support if you don't already have it. Thank you, David C. I appreciate the kind words. I'm praying that this year will be better too. The last several have been very difficult for us. I am. You had a long day too. I believe it. No, this is a cannabis dab pen, not nicotine vape. Cannabis. I'll occasionally have a cigarette here and there, but no more than 5 cigarettes in a whole month. It's rare for me to smoke, but when I do, I take my time with it and I try to enjoy it. I don't get addicted to substances, thankfully, so I count my blessings with that. I look like a hot teacher. Well, thank you for the compliment. Again, it's not vape, it's cannabis. Portable concentrated cannabis. Leaves no smell behind. And it works instantly on my pain. You're already a grandpa and you don't feel like it? Dang. It's rough when we don't physically feel our age. So nice to see you guys all here. Physically exhausted, but emotionally and mentally not too bad. Thank you guys for your prayers. I truly do appreciate it. And let me know if I can pray for anything about you guys too. Oh, thank you, Franco. I really appreciate your compliment. I'm very flattered. Licensed spine adjuster. Yeah, he was sleeping hard. Sometimes he snores, sometimes he doesn't. It just depends. Either way, I'm just happy to know that he's getting some sleep. This is portable cannabis, weed in a battery. He's not miserable, he's asleep right now because he was doing a lot of heavy lifting and moving stuff for us today. This is cannabis pen. Sometimes I snore in my sleep, but I'm never aware when I'm doing it. That's why I got my water. Ah. I'm not coughing bad because of the pen. I'm coughing bad because I'm recovering from being sick. Get closer to you guys. Alright. What's with my hair? Was it all weird and shaggy? It's not weird and shaggy. I just washed it and took care of it earlier today. My hair is mixed ethnicity, so not all my hair is the same. Oh, thank you guys for the subs. It's not red hair. It is faded pink and it's almost fully washed out. And when it is, I'm gonna put a new color in there, possibly new colors. I found some hair dye in the clearance section of Sally Beauty's website and I bought 4 different colors: mint green, cotton candy blue, very vibrant pink, and a deep purple. And I'm gonna have a paid poll. I'll let you guys vote on how many colors I use and which of those colors I use. And I will let you guys decide. I'm gonna be 34 on Tuesday. Life has not been kind to me. I'm tired. I'm not gonna waste the little energy I have adhering to societal expectations for women in their mid-30s. I got health issues. Life is hard. Hair is a fun outlet for creative thought and energy and all that. And plus, I figure make it interesting and have you guys decide. Because normally I was just picking a color and filming it and showing you guys after the fact. But I'm gonna do a live poll when my hair dye gets here. I'm gonna do an unboxing video also, just to show you guys what I ordered. I kind of look like an actor. Yeah, my husband's asleep. We've had a long, rough day, and he has had to do a lot of heavy lifting and moving boxes. So he's getting an earned rest, and I'm comfortable trying to maintain my momentum of being social and not retreating into being cut off from the world. And you guys being nice in the chat window help me to want to keep doing this. And so I thank you for being nice. I'm not paraplegic, but I do have worsening scoliosis. The discs in my back and neck are slowly falling apart. I have nerve damage all throughout my spine because of the discs slowly falling apart. And I have arthritis, a curse that affects every woman on my mom's side of the family. I was hoping to escape said curse, but I did not. And so I live in constant stabbing and burning pain from my mid-spine all the way down to my thighs. And every single movement of every muscle connected to the back feels like I'm being cut apart with hot glass. The cannabis makes me not feel that pain, so I can actually be a person and not just a lump of miserable flesh crying out because of pain. If if you have experience with back pain, I would like to hear about it so that I can know I'm not the only one that deals with that. Plus, you could also benefit in knowing that I understand back pain. So, why am I stiff lying here? Because I'm tired and in pain, but this is fairly comfortable. I don't know what you should draw. Oh, hey, look.
Okay.
Do you want me to turn off the TV so we won't have extra noise and all that? Are you sure? You should move your glasses at the very least so that we don't roll on them.
You're not gonna fall asleep.
Okay. I'm tired, but my mood is good. A Wendigo. Speaking of Wendigos, if you guys are looking for a video game recommendation, I recommend Until Dawn for the PS4. Very exciting. It's a choices based game. Very exciting. I had a therapist and she taught me many great coping strategies, and I use those strategies to navigate life day by day. Hey Mukesh, it's great to see you, brother. Aw, thank you guys for your kind words and your compliments. Oh, hello in Canada. I think he looks adorable when he's asleep. Thank you, David C. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys' kind words and your prayers for things to get better for us. For those of you who are new, we're experiencing We're experiencing great financial troubles for three causes that were not our doing. And we are working really hard to try and earn our keep, but it's been difficult. So we could use prayers that work for us will get busier. To make a long story short, when COVID first hit, we were put in a financial hole by having to use the credit cards for food and bills because we were not getting work otherwise. And then an identity thief found my husband's social security number and stole it and used it in our hometown. And I'm just gonna pause that. Where's the other remote? But COVID had us relying on the credit cards just to live. Then an identity thief stole my husband's identity and worked in a few different places where we live. But the places that we know that thief worked at gave us no traceable info that could be used to figure out who the thief was. So my husband's name got ruined where we live through no fault of his own. And now with inflation hitting, our main income is DoorDash. He used to work as a sushi chef, but he was let go due to family issues within the company. And we've been relying on DoorDash for income for a while now. And because of inflation, people aren't placing as many DoorDash orders as they used to, which is understandable because DoorDash is expensive. And we're making less than half of what we used to. So we're truly struggling. We used to have a Chevy Impala that we drove. We were making payments on it, and for a while, we were able to handle it. It was about $800 a month for the car payment itself and insurance. But when inflation hit, we stopped being able to afford it. So we willingly surrendered the Impala back to the dealer. So we're off the hook for making more payments on it, but we no longer have a car in our name anymore. But my parents are very gracious and they're letting us use their spare vehicle for all of our driving needs. So we're not bleeding out $800 a month, and we're able to use a different vehicle. So we're going to be okay. It's just frustrating being raised to be hardworking, self-sufficient as much as possible. And then life just keeps putting you in positions where you have to rely on other people for help. And it hurts. Having to let go of pride to ask for help, it hurts. We've been struggling so much that even though we spend about 50 hours a week in the car, we're not making enough to pay the normal bills anymore. We applied for food stamps and thankfully we got them. We're grateful that we don't have to worry about having money for food, and all of the money we earn is going to other bills. But it hurts our pride to know that we're earning so little that we are getting food stamps. So we just want prayers that work will get busy again, because we want to earn our keep. We don't want to be constantly relying on others to pay our way. But if you have money that you're willing to donate and it won't hurt your budget, we'd be extremely grateful for every penny that you're willing to kick our way. I do not expect you guys to donate because I know everyone's having it rough right now. But I know there are people doing all right who do go around donating to people that are struggling. And I just want to leave that door wide open for anyone willing to walk through and offer us a little extra help. I have a link to my PayPal and a link to my Cash App in the description of this live stream. And there's also the super chat. Again, I don't expect donations. I mostly ask for prayer that work will get busy again. And any kind words of sympathy and support are very appreciated also. And if you donate anything, we will for sure be very grateful and we'll give you a proper shout out for your generosity. Do you think I would die at an early age? I honestly don't know. Life is just weird. I gotta catch up on the comments. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just slow. If you guys read the description of this live stream, you'll have answers to basic questions about myself. Thank you, David C. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope that you have a good one. Thank you guys for your kind words. Clark Kent, I do not claim to be good enough for heaven on my own accord. I'm not. I make mistakes. And I would be a hypocrite and a liar to say that I'm perfect. I don't trust anyone that claims to be perfect. Hey, D. Cray, it's great to see you. I'm not alone. He's crashed out right now. But it's nice to see you guys here. Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate your sympathy. It's really difficult because I've had a lot of broken dreams in life because of the body that I'm forced to live in. To sum it up quickly, I am unable to ever have children of my own. I am unable to eat gluten. So wheat, barley, and rye are poison to my body. I can't go a day without experiencing crippling back pain that requires pain management. And I can't handle all the requirements that working any normal job would require me to do. And it's really painful seeing all the women I know having kids right now. And I'm happy for them. I pray that nothing bad ever happens to them. It just causes me great pain to be around that because I wanted that too. And it's hard to see other people living out your dreams when you know for a fact those dreams will never be your reality. But life goes on. We keep going. We push through the pain and get stronger and better able to handle things next time around. So if any of you guys are dealing with pain, please understand I understand you and I'm here for you. Because I know you guys are here for me too. And if we all stand together and encourage and pray for each other, life will be that much easier for us all to get through, one day at a time. If I could pay to have a huge ass conference room, hotboxed with the best weed, and catered with the best of munchies, playing the best of comedies, on a bunch of big screens. Oh, that would be amazing. That'd be a great way for us all to hang out. I appreciate any legitimate medical advice for handling pain from scoliosis and disc degeneration. I've tried a bunch of remedies, but I'm willing to hear about any that you guys have in case any of them are ones I haven't heard or tried yet. Edibles are good. I actually, oh, thank you for donating. I see I just got a donation. Thank you.
Wait, they retracted their message?
I guess the message got retracted, but thank you for the $10, whoever sent it to me. I really appreciate it. I gotta catch up on the comments, so give me a second. Let's see, catching up on comments. What do I do when I sleep? Well, I have to sleep with a dental guard because I grind my teeth at night from stress. And I have to wear a night mask because the light bothers my eyes. So it's not a pretty look, but it's comfortable. Well, Corey, I appreciate you letting me know that you understand. Spinal issues are the kind you just can't ignore, and people with healthy backs just don't understand. I don't hate those of you with healthy backs, but I do resent when people with healthy backs try to judge me for how I handle the pain in my back.
I was dozing off.
You were.
I'm not going to.
You moved a lot of heavy things today, baby. You exerted yourself.
I left it like burp.
Lloyd, you listened out of curiosity.
So was that a donation
thank you.
Or super chat? I'll check.
Yeah. Thank you, Lloyd. I really appreciate you letting me know that you've been watching here and there. I appreciate your well wishes very much. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's your girl's birthday almost. Her birthday is in just a few days. 5 days to be exact.
On Tuesday, I'm going to be 34.
We're going to be celebrating her birth week.
We're going to do a bug day with our boy because he wants to celebrate his mama's birthday, I'm pretty sure. I have not been live a few days here and there because of severe headache difficulties, but I'm trying to be live at least once every day. Lying prone this way is actually fairly comfortable right now. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate all your prayers. Yeah, it's really exciting.
He says tomorrow's his birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday. Thank you guys for your compliments. I feel very flattered.
You know what's funny? I'm realizing it seems like I jumped and woke up at the... You got a donation?
That's funny. Yeah, the Lord Jesus is real and he does want to save everyone, but he doesn't force his rescue upon you. You have to seek him out and want him in your life. And once you accept the Lord Jesus in your heart and you ask him for help and you mean it, he'll help lead you in where you're supposed to go in life. And he'll give you the support and all the tools you need to do what he wants you to do with your life. You just have to be willing to submit yourself, realize that no one is perfect. Only Jesus lived a perfect, sinless life. And because he was perfect, he was the only one fit to take on the sins of everyone. Because when one person is facing punishment for something they did, they can't volunteer to take on the punishment of other people also. You can only take on the punishment of someone if you don't deserve punishment for yourself. And Jesus took our punishment on himself so that we could all have access to heaven. There is no other way to heaven except through the Lord Jesus. Everyone is born and given a white shirt, metaphorically speaking, but there's a black spot because of Eve's original sin of eating the fruit that God said don't eat. Because of that black spot, we're not fit to go to heaven on our own. Even if we don't make any mistakes, we still have original sin ruining our white shirt. And as you go through life, the shirt gets more and more dirt, more stains, probably some cuts and tears also. And only the Lord Jesus can make you have a clean new shirt. Because heaven requires perfection to be in it. And you need the blood of Jesus covering your sins so that you can have that perfect, clean, white shirt and have the bouncer let you in the club. And I want to see as many of you up in that club with me as possible. So please, if you're not already a follower of the Lord Jesus, if you don't already have a loving relationship, please take a moment and just do some reading about the Bible and Jesus and the end times and what's coming. I know a lot of people will dismiss the Bible as hokum or silly story that you tell children, but
You fucking heathen.
the rapture is on its way. We don't know when it is. No one knows when it is. And once the rapture happens, everyone who has believed in and loved the Lord Jesus will be raptured and caught up with all the other believers, living and who have died. And the living and the dead will be reunited in the clouds and given new bodies without disease or deformity or pain. But that won't happen for you guys if you reject Jesus. I'm not going to have my streams be a sermon, but Jesus is important. He is the only way to heaven. And as someone who loves Jesus, I want to see his will done. And he wants all of you guys to join him, but you have to want him. Again, he doesn't force his rescue and his help and his love on you. He's standing there waiting for you to go to him, and he'll meet you halfway. You just have to show the initiative, just like any new relationship when you're trying to get to know someone. You know, you want them to pursue you and make an effort. And considering he paid for every single sin that would ever be committed, pursuing Jesus seems like a very, very, very tiny price to have to pay to be in heaven forever. And I just love all you guys, and I felt compelled to say that to you all. And I don't get offended if you don't care for me talking about Jesus, but I'm still going to talk about him at least once every live stream. Because I love you guys and I care. And the truth is not pleasant to those living in lies. Oh, Josh, you broke your back at work 10 years ago? Oh my. You have my deep sympathy. I can't imagine how that must have felt. I've never broken anything, thankfully, and I hope I never do. That sounds horrible. I've never tried kratom.
I thought you were gonna say
Kratom?
crack.
I don't know what that
No, I haven't tried crack yet.
is. If you guys read the description of my live stream, you can see answers to the common questions that you guys are asking. Well, Lloyd, I appreciate that you guys have the kindness in your heart. I really do. You said, I'm low-key broke too, but understand your trouble and hope this contribution gives you and your husband some relief. Hope better fortunes come your way. Yada yada. Well, thank you, Lloyd Byrne, for your $10 donation. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, you
That-
had another donation, or
That he was the one that did it.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That your donation will help me get more CBD oil to take in tandem with the THC dab pen. So I thank you, truly. My back is not getting better, but the pain is getting easier to manage the more you guys are praying for me. I do feel the help from that. Thank you, I am. It's rough. Having stabbing pain in your back is, if you've never had it, it's hard to imagine what it truly feels like. I do very, very thankfully have a good man by my side, and I don't take any of that for granted. Catching up on your guys' comments, not ignoring you. Well, Harry Grace, it's nice to meet a fellow believer. I'm always happy to meet another brother or sister in Christ. Well, Diffie, I congratulate you. Waiting till whenever you want to and being already 26, that's not a common thing. And I applaud you for that. Not many people can say that they've held on to their card for so long. When you do find the right person, it'll make that union all the more beautiful to you, because you won't have the baggage of remembering what it was like with other people. And so I pray that it stays that way for you, and that you'll find the true love of your life, and that it'll work out beautifully for you. Thank you guys for your blessings and your kind words. Oh, thank you in Brazil. I appreciate your kind words. And I wish I could give you all a hug in return for your kindness. It guides my faith. That's what guides my faith is the knowledge that I've never had to go without anything that I truly needed in life. I've prayed more times than I can remember that my circumstances would get better. And no, God has not chosen to make all my circumstances better. He gives me everything I need to make it through each day, one day at a time, despite the circumstances that I'm in. And oh, so little.
Wait till you see what he does in the back.
He's showing me a cute ferret video. Those are some happy noises. I want a ferret. It's adorable. Truth is strange. Jesus is God. He's part of the Trinity. You are lying about Jesus, and he will not let his name be dragged through the mud without consequence. So I warn you, read the actual King James Version or the New King James Version of the Bible before you want to make outrageously false claims like Jesus never saying he was God. I will not tolerate such speak on my live streams. Thank you guys for your kindness. It's good to see you, Gracie. Hope things are going well for you. Ricardo, do you have a mental deficiency? Because where in any of my content do I claim to be a lesbian? Serious question. Are you handicapped? Did someone bonk you on the head too hard? Or did you fall off your bike without a helmet on? Well, God created pot to help people with bodies with problems to be able to handle the pain that those problems cause. He turned water into wine also. Yeah, he does. He gives me good back massages, and we also have a really good vibrating massager, and it's got the single head, and it's great for pinpointing specific sore muscles. And he'll spend like a half hour pinpointing each individual muscle for 2 minutes uninterrupted, and it makes a huge difference. I don't show my feet for free. I have a Cash App and a PayPal. If you're serious about wanting to see my feet, if you're serious about wanting to see my feet, send me a single dollar to either my PayPal or Cash App with your name and your phone number or your email in the note. And I will then use the email or phone number you leave in that note, and I will reach out to you directly and we can discuss specifics. I don't talk feet pics in the streams. So Cash App or PayPal me if you're seriously interested. Hey Global, it's great to see you. Hope things are good for you. We're winding down after a very long and exhausting day. It's not going too bad. I don't really watch the news. It's all upsetting. I just skim the headlines. Oh, 5-minute lag. Yeah, I tend to be slow because I try to take each comment and respond to it. I'm trying to move quicker. I appreciate your guys' patience with me. Thank you, Tito. I do follow and pray to him all the time. I've begged the Lord Jesus to fix my body of its problems. He has chosen not to, but he gives me everything I need to be able to handle living in this body. And I'm very thankful that I have all that I need to make it through each day. Okay, I think I am caught up with the comments now. Okay. How are you feeling, baby?
Oh, alright. Alright.
Thank you guys for your kind compliments. When my OF is live, it will feature my legs and my feet. I have been told they're very nice. And I am planning to do some of the pinup poses that were on the warplanes in the 40s. I think that'll be a pretty classy way to model and make a little money. I feel no shame about my legs or my feet. My feet are size 8, by the way. Not wide. She has a traditional pants. I love that Indo-Wars. That's a good one. I love that. Yeah, it's my stomach. It's digesting all the good food from earlier. But I want to hear about how you guys are doing. If anything new or interesting is going on. If there's anything that I can pray about for you. I just ask for prayer for my back to stop getting so worse with time as quickly as it is. My scoliosis is advancing at a rate of about 3 to 4 degrees a year. If you don't have scoliosis, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. So prayers that increase in the curve would be slowed down would be very appreciated. I'm trying to get disability because of my back, but they've denied me so many times. I've become kind of wary of trying again, but I had newer x-rays taken a couple months ago, so I'm gonna try again. So prayers that California won't deny me disability are very, very much appreciated. It's exhausting trying to prove how disabled you are and having to list every reason why I'm disabled, only to be told, nah, you're good. You can still work some part-time work. Life when you're not born with a normal, healthy body is hard. So if you have a healthy body with no diseases, be thankful, please. I would love to have a normal, healthy body, but I have a ton of health issues. Well, thank you, Lloyd. We appreciate your kind words. And thank you in Nashville. That's pretty cool. I find it fascinating how everyone is in all different parts of the world and we're all communicating at the same time together in the same place. I think that's pretty cool. I seem good. It's because I'm at home. I've been resting and I have my pain medicine. You're right. Oh.
You had on the day stuff. I switched it today. We're good.
Ah, nice. I think you recommended yoga 10 minutes before bed and in the morning or something. Last time you popped in. Yeah, excuse me. Some stretches before bed would be a good idea. I'd have to do that. Oh, well, thank you, Ricardo. Thank you for your $10 donation.
Sticker.
I greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
I want to get a candle for this.
What?
I want to get a candle. We are smoking. Maybe we try to take it outside.
Yeah. At least it's not like we have sour diesel or Skywalker OG.
We're nose blind to it. It could be stronger than we know.
True. But for real, thank you, Ricardo, for your donation. It's very sweet of you. I will be able to actually get some CBD oil to take along with the THC pen. So thank you. If any of you all
10 pounds.
have,
How much does? Oh, sorry.
if any of you others listening have money that you don't have plans for, and you want to help someone in need, I'd be extremely appreciative if you'd kick a little bit of it my way. I don't expect donations, but I know people are donating. I've already had 2 lovely people donate.
And how much does it say? I'm curious to the euro to dollar right now.
Apparently, it converted to $10 because I have $20 in the total right now. I'll be able to get some good medical oil with that.
Oh, how much? I'm sorry. 10?
2 $10 donations.
And then, how much does it say after they're cut?
It just says 20.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, their currency might be higher than ours right now.
Oh, Ricardo says, thank you, Mod. He unblocked me. Well, I'm glad that you were unblocked. But yeah, the chat is wild. I try to focus on the nice, polite, kind people, not those that are sexually icky.
My bad, I might have mistook your comment for inappropriate. I was weeding out the weirdos. People talking blasphemy.
Other disgusting things that I'd rather not
This is
read.
my humble apology, Ricardo. Big shout out to Ricardo.
Yes, for real, thank you. Did I want a condo? I mean, that's an odd question.
No, I do not use them.
I was trying to hold it in.
I figured you missed that. I'm good. I'm overthinking this. No.
Yeah, sticky icky would be nice. I've tried opioids. I've tried a bunch of different over-the-counter pain meds. I'm not vaping nicotine. I'm vaping cannabis. It's good for me. Helps me want to stay alive. Because if I'm stone sober, I'm in pain that's intolerable.
Hey, Ricardo did it again.
Oh, thank you again, Ricardo. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your generosity is extremely appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, because they're stickers. I can't like them.
What shoes do I got on? I don't have shoes on right now. Am I ill? I have multiple diseases that cause me pain throughout my body, and they're incurable. So I have to just manage the symptoms.
Speaking of which, try stop hitting that. I'll get you some medicine.
Okay.
What you want? Are you more of a muscly ache? Because I can give you a 2-in-1. You want?
Yeah, a 2-in-1 sounds good. Weed makes my pain not register in my brain, so I don't feel the pain. Without the weed, my back hurts so badly that it makes me want to die. Because it feels like I'm lying on broken, hot glass. And every single little movement makes the glass wiggle and cut deeper in me. But the weed numbs up that feeling completely so that I'm not crippled by pain. If I'm stone sober, I'm useless. I have extreme difficulty just trying to function and navigate a normal life.
Want to see something?
With
nice?
cannabis, I'm mostly functional. So without weed, I literally don't want to live anymore. The pain is overwhelming.
Want to see something reaffirming? I know it's been hurting, but it doesn't have to hurt so much. These are the extra of these.
Okay.
And this is these are your dicos after having everything set.
Nice. That's reassuring.
See, we stored it right. It's nearly look at it.
Well, thank you, Faizan. I appreciate your sympathy. If you guys want, I can show you how fucked up my back is. It's not the kind of thing that you can just pretend to have. So, I'm gonna show you the real deal here. And for the record, moving is uncomfortable, but if I don't move for a long, long time, it's even more painful to move when I eventually do. Okay. Alright. So, can you see my spine? That is my spine. And as you can see, very uneven. Because this leg is shorter than the other one. And because this one is shorter, this one has become my weight-bearing leg. So my left side is underdeveloped in comparison. So this isn't me just posing. This is how my back truly is. And with my kind of back issues, time is not a friend. Gravity is not a friend. Oh, I'm gonna get somewhat comfortable again.
Oh, so this is what I was trying to show you.
Okay.
You gotta supply again. I'm sorry you heard it. I'm glad that you withstood. I got you your history here. But I just wanted to let you know.
You should take some in too, because I know you're hurting. Now I gotta take my pain pills and more water. I need the combo of pills and the weed to make my pain quiet enough for me to be in a genuinely good mood. Hunter. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Ah, I love
I
that.
thought I thought I remember seeing something about Mrs. Glass. Did you see that one?
Yeah. They have smokable CBD, but I don't have any on hand.
Yo, Ricardo with another $10 sticker.
Do I eat edibles? Yes, I will take cannabis in whatever form is available to me. I'm not picky when it comes to pain management. If it mutes the stabbing, burning pain in my back, I will take it. The best edibles that I've tried have been um, the hard sucker kind. Um, what flavors did we usually go with? I know
You always like the
watermelon.
you always preferred like apple. You've always gravitated for those, but I always got more of the sweeter tasting ones, smelling ones, because I know you like flavor. You venture around Flavor Town. Would you like your Funyuns?
Not right now. Thank you. Oh, Ricardo, thank you again for donating again. You really are very generous, and
Girl, we won't have that.
we
in
really
here.
appreciate you, man. I'm the kind of stoner that gives them a bad name. Why? Because I have legit struggles in life, and I'm not afraid to mention it. Milk bath? I've never tried that. I never had enough money to buy enough milk to fill a bathtub. But yeah, scoliosis, disc degeneration, arthritis, and having one leg shorter than the other. It all adds up to me being a very, very pain experienced individual.
Yo, Ricardo, you're lit, fam. Was not expecting that. And he's doing like back to back too.
Wearing
he
a
said,
bigger
"Is that
boot
enough?"
help?
He's sending you money because he said, "Is that enough for feet flash?"
Well, since you did donate a good amount of money when you didn't have to,
That's why
I'll-
they're saying you're not answering him.
I'll show you my socks that I'm wearing. Santa. They're very comfy.
You can dangle your legs off of it, and you can tilt the camera down at your feet. It's easy to see the front side that way, because they can't see that.
It's the same on the inside also. Santa.
I just wanted you to stretch that leg. I see. You decided I can't talk.
I've actually tried lightly stuffing my right heel to lift that side a little bit, but since my body's not used to that, it caused me different pain. So I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I just manage life, taking it one day at a time. And if I can encourage you guys to keep going too, then I'm happy to do that. You feel bad for bitching about having back pain from
Yo, Ricardo,
pain is pain, and I judge no one for their pain or their pain level. Pain is relative. What minorly inconveniences you could be completely crushing to someone else. So pain is relative.
Hey, Ricardo.
Well, thank you again, Ricardo.
They want no socks off, and someone named
Well,
Carl.
for how much you've donated, okay. I've
how
never
much does
shown.
it say up there?
I have a total of $51 donated now. That's after YouTube takes its cut.
I feel very blessed. Like, think it's cool.
Yeah. Yes, we're both chronically in pain. I just get to manage mine at every moment needed while he is unable to because we work DoorDash. We refuse to tolerate unsober driving. And since I can't handle being sober, I don't drive anymore. And he does all the driving. And so, unfortunately for him, during the day he is in pain. But when he comes home, we're able to help treat it. But during the day, he's not having a good time. So your boy could use some prayers for help with his pain too.
Ricardo, you the real one. They want
I will show. Okay. I've never had access to Fenty, nor would I want to.
You're getting distracted again. They want some.
Okay.
You guys want her to take the sock off? Now you get it.
Okay, this is my right foot. Size 8. I am only 5'1", so I am like an actual hobbit, except my feet are not hairy. I maintain proper hygiene. See, Santa. And this foot I've had chronic problems with, and trying to make it more weight bearing has caused me more heel trouble, but here's my other foot also.
Ava says she's 5'2".
Oh, you're 5'2", so you know what it's like to be short and to struggle reaching for things.
Annie used to be 5'2", but her curve actually had her lose.
Yeah,
first
I lost
a quarter inch. Then
I lost almost a whole ass inch in height from my back being crooked. I feel robbed. But yeah, that's my feet, and you saw my back.
Yo, Carl, where's that 50? You said you would send 50.
Yes, please send me that 50 because I did.
But that was also for Ricardo too. But that doesn't mean two things can be true at once.
Ava.
Oil them up.
Ava says she has Princess Fiona feet. I love Princess Fiona because she's real. And she's relatable. Not a perfect, prim little princess like all the others. More rough and tumble and stuff like that.
Yo, Ricardo, another.
Oh my shit.
I think that means happy noises.
Yeah. Yeah, that man is my husband.
Oh yeah.
Take that sweater out. I am wearing something underneath it, so I could, if you guys are willing to pony up a little more. I got bills to pay and limited means to pay them. But I'm not letting to let others touch me. Do I think it's cheating if it's an AI? That's
No.
unhealthy.
It's unhealthy, but no.
Yeah. I would love to get $1 million. I would cry legit tears of relief if that were to happen. I am. Well, if you want to donate, there's the super chat donation. And if you read the description of this live stream, you'll find my PayPal and my Cash App accounts. And you can directly donate to me there. I appreciate every penny that gets sent my way. Thank you guys. I'll take the sweater off once I get the $50.
Let's go, Carl. You won't have to worry about weed.
But for real though, if I get another $50, I will take off my sweater and show what I'm wearing underneath. That was funny.
Sorry, guys.
Couldn't believe a kiss.
I just did.
If you send a little money, I will.
Those stickers are badass. You know what I'm realizing? They take more out of you from Super Chat. However, it looks like you get almost all of it when it's stickers.
That's a fair point. I'm just feeling very thankful for you guys' generosity.
Yeah, that's lit.
We truly are able to get me more weed again with all that donation money, so thank you. When I do smoke, I will definitely give you a shout out and show off the product I was able to get because of your help. So thank you, Ricardo. Truly, thank
Bananas
you.
are lit. Yes, we're monkey. Ooh, ooh. Yo. We have to try to blow it outside.
Watch open the window. Thank you guys. A drug addict? Why are you saying I'm a drug addict? Cannabis is not a drug, it's a medicine. It's a plant used to treat pain.
And then you should get closer, blow it out.
Okay. That's a fair point. I'll do that much at least.
They asked us very few things. We gotta at least try to do those. He sent another? Or no, that one's ending.
Okay, let me move this over to a better spot. Limited floor space where we are. Give me a moment. Oh, that's what's... Okay. Alright. There we go. Now you guys can see me easier, and if you want to pop your head in the frame, you can.
Jesus sees all of you. He sees the fake stuff you're saying. So
I don't have drugs on my teeth. What the fuck are you talking about? If you guys read the description of my live streams, you will see the answers to every common question I get asked.
that is lit, man. How much does this say?
Yo,
51?
niggas smell like eggs.
I wish we had it.
I wish we had the money to afford eggs. Those motherfuckers went up in price hella high.
Yes, scoliosis. And it seems like right now, Ricardo is trying to be a sugar daddy. He's sending stickers. Oh snap. Yo, this is the 5th super in chat. Let's go.
Thank you so much for your donation, Mason Hutchinson. Thank you for the $2.
Yo, Ricardo.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Just under that, Ricardo's like, do you have Insta where I can rate you? Or one can rate you? I'm not trying to be push, but a picture of your feet would be nice. Yo, you'd be the first buyer. She's been offering it since she came back.
No one has ever actually been serious about it.
Like, they're like, you serious? And they're like, we're like, yeah. And they back off. Yo, everyone, send a sticker, even if it's a cheap one.
Oh, thank you guys for the compliments. I've been growing my hair out for 4 years now, and
Oh, that was
this has been a lot of care and devotion to get my hair this length without any of it being damaged. If you guys want any hair care tips from me, I'll happily dish. Otherwise, I'll just keep addressing what you guys are saying in the chat window.
Freaking Carl was like, send her $2 for Fent, and then sent a bill emoji.
Well, Pickles, if you sent me 30, that I don't know what a Roxy is, but
Yo, we don't even
I could
know
get
any.
good weed with $30.
We don't have any friends, so we don't. Even if we wanted to, you're like being for real right now. We couldn't get anything.
Yeah, I'm of mixed ethnic heritage. I am almost 2/3 Scandinavian, so land of the Vikings, hence the blonde, thick hair and the pale skin. I am also part Italian, Finnish. I am a good chunk Eastern and Western European.
That is nice, Mason.
I am a little bit West Asian, North African, and Nigerian. So ethnically, I'm all over the map, and so that's why some of my features don't look like typical white girl features. It's because I'm not 100% white girl.
Dang, Carl turned into Ricky. I'll mail you a pound of weed.
I would love a pound of weed.
Yo,
That would be
and
fucking
someone
amazing.
Someone donated. Super chatted, I think. Wait, which one?
I never seen the Mighty Ducks movies, but I will give them a watch.
Dog, it's been so long.
Your wife's boyfriend said he likes my stream. I appreciate the fans. Oh, thank you, Mason. I appreciate the $2 again. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Every penny helps, and just knowing that you guys care, it makes a difference to our morale, and we love and appreciate all of you guys. I better finish this rambling.
Nah, dog, she yaps.
That's funny.
She yaps. A yapper. Stop your yapping.
But I'm 0.9% Nigerian, and I'm like 5% North African. So Libya, Egypt, you know, that area. And I'm also a little bit Iranian and Ashkenazi Jewish, as in the Jews that escaped the Nazis in the 40s.
Yo.
And I am also a little bit German, Ukrainian, and Russian. I'm not making that up. My ancestors got around. I can say that much.
Yeah, Hunter, she got the N-word pass built in. It was
Oh, hey, Holy Mindset. It's good to see you.
It was not DLC.
Oh, Mason sent another 5. Thank you. I am on depression medication. I'm on Wellbutrin, and it helps. It's not
How'd you know?
It's not a. It's not a perfect medicine, but it makes enough of a difference that I choose to continue taking it as prescribed. If you send me $200, I will twerk.
Well, hold on. First, you gotta send that 50, Carl.
I do no actions before payouts, because I've gotten scammed that way before.
Carl.
Oh, say this or do this, and I'll send you $1. I do or say that thing. No dollar ends up in any of my inboxes, so.
Yo, Joe.
I demand payment up front.
Mason said he would send 50 earlier, and he didn't. So we think he's capping.
Yeah, I do have the N-word pass, technically. Yes, I'm 3-point-something% Jewish, 3-point-something% German, and equally small percentages of everything else. So it's interesting looking at my ethnic backgrounds. We did the MyHeritage test, and it's pretty fun. Sounds like I'm naming all the countries.
No, not.
Yeah.
Hold on, I might have said the wrong name.
Oh, thank you for another $2. Yes, I will make you a mod because you have been a good one. I will add you
I
as
might
a
have gotten the names mixed up. My
standard.
bad, homie.
I've added you as a standard mod. Thank you so much, Mason. I appreciate you greatly.
Dog, I'm high. I said the wrong names. My bad.
You could tell I'm on depression medication. Why? Because I'm trying so hard to make other people laugh and feel entertained. Because that's what Robin Williams did to distract from his great depression and pain. I found out that he was actually suffering from a type of dementia that he knew was only going to worsen with time. And rather than let time do its thing and have that disease affect him, he canceled his life reservation before it was supposed to be over. And he did that because he was in great pain. And before that point, he had tried so hard to make other people feel better because he knew what it was like to hurt and not have people there for him.
I know I wrote wrong.
And so I get it.
I said the wrong. I definitely said the wrong name. I was thinking Carl, not Mason.
Okay.
I might have said it backwards.
Okay.
Trying to set it straight because I went back to read.
I'm working on setting up an OF for featuring my legs and my feet, but there's other complications that I have to deal with before I can fully set up my page. Long story short, depression and multiple concurrent life tragedies happen in such quick succession that when my ID expired, we've just never had the money or time to get it renewed. We went and we paid for it, but we're miscommunicated with at the DMV. And so I have to look through and find that receipt and complete the steps to get my ID renewed again. But until then, if it requires ID verification, I can't do it at the moment. And to finish setting up my OF, it requires ID verification. I will make an announcement when it is up and running. But until then, I've had other priorities that had to be dealt with first. But now that things are starting to slow down a little bit in a good way, it shouldn't be too hard to actually get my ID finished. Pickle spoken like a true hooker. Get the money up front. That's funny. Hey, YM, it's good to see you. Do I celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa? Well, my family celebrates Christmas, but we don't have any ill feelings for any of the other holidays. I'm not afraid of monsters. I've had nightmares that are pretty damn bad. They've made me desensitized to the effects of horror movies. It's fun for me to watch terribly scary things alongside people that are not desensitized to horror. I always end up laughing at their reaction more than reacting to the movie itself. Oh, Firebolt, you got to meet Robin Williams and you have a photo with him? Damn, that is amazing. You better hold on to that and keep that safe. That's gold. Well, thank you guys for your kindness.
Look at this one. Look, my. don't know. It was like this, and then you can see everything got message deleted. You get unmuted.
You're
Oh my
cute, but
God.
I don't know.
What's
What
that?
is there that you don't know about? Do some freaky stuff with. What we do in our bedroom is our business. And what other people do in their bedrooms is their business. That's how we view life, and that's how we treat it. Yeah, jokes about mental illness, like berating those who are suffering, not tolerated.
They're trying to be open to you too, and you're gonna act like that?
Yeah, no.
Not over here.
I also do not appreciate sexual comments or questions. I'm not about that.
Only I can do that, homie.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you opened this for. It was upside down.
How do I currently manage the pain besides cannabis? Well, I take an NSAID. I'm on diclofenac for now. And I take a muscle relaxer. And those with the cannabis work together pretty effectively. But yeah, just don't be vulgar and you won't get muted. I see there's 30 of you here. I'd like to hear how you guys are. Oh, now I see 26. Either way, I'm happy for all of you who are here.
Yo, Ricardo.
Thank you again, Ricardo.
What do you want to see this time, man? That sweater come off.
Well, you sent me. Excuse me. You sent me a good amount of money, so.
Well, don't forget about the $2 donos too.
Yeah, every one of you. I appreciate it all.
This has been a long time since she's gotten this much in a stream.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Yes, Randy, I do feel that God is with me, and I'm thankful that I'm not alone in this world. Where have I been? I've been busy trying to survive life.
She's here now.
Yeah, I'm here now. Hello.
Okay. What happens when he stands up?
$50 super chat. I'll definitely take my sweater off for you guys, and if you send me another $50 cumulatively, it could be $50 from one of you or a few dollars here and there from all of you. I have no preference. I would like to at least make another 50 before I take my shirt off. I am in California, the center of California.
And
The winters.
currently outside it is, because I know they're asking about the weather too, it is 47 degrees outside.
Nice and chilly, but not terribly chilly.
Dang, they're starting to say that they're gonna all pitch in. To be fair, we're broke too.
If I get
But
up,
they're the ones demanding feet stuff and clothes being taken off.
it's good medicine. You don't usually send money, but 3 girls till now.
Bro,
Well,
it's
thank
a
you,
sweater.
Ricardo. I appreciate the kindness.
It's a sweater. We like to be in t-shirts in the house anyway.
Yeah. Oh wow. Hello in Indiana. That's cool. Toronto, nice. Thankfully we are safe from the fires. And we don't have any of the smoke all that much either from it. So we're very thankful. Economically, where we live sucks. But we almost never have horrific natural disasters that are fatal where we live. So it's a mixed bag. We're trying to leave California, but we got to pay off a lot of debts before we're able to move.
What?
The numbers that they're throwing out there are funny. What payments do I take? I take the NSAID diclofenac. It still produces the inflammation that causes a lot of my pain. And I take a muscle relaxer to help my muscles, which are also a source of pain. And that's about it as far as other meds I take for pain. Move to Seattle. If we could move to Oregon, that would be nice. Oh, Jordan, you smoke weed? Nice.
No,
Am I black?
Phil.
I am.
I'm black.
I'm 6.9% African. So, a little bit, yes. Do I use alcohol for anesthesia? I can't have alcohol because I'm on an antidepressant that doesn't play well with alcohol.
Ricardo.
Oh, thank you again, Ricardo.
Another 10 euros.
Oh, wow. What time is it for me? It is 8:18 at night. And the sun has been set for a couple hours now. I go lying again? Oh, it's 11:18 where you are, Ava. Nice. That's getting late. Just talking to people on my phone every day bring me joy.
You're not depressed, you're restarted.
Restart. I am on the autism spectrum, by the way.
Hey, 40 people. Welcome.
And I have ADHD, and I was not properly socialized growing up because I was isolated in homeschooling throughout my formative years. So if I seem socially off, it's because I was raised different and I'm on the spectrum. So I see everything different just by default. Well, you're also autistic too. I feel better every time one of you guys contributes to the chat to let me know that you're dealing with the same stuff as me. It helps. You've been sick for 6 days? I'll pray that you feel better soon, Ava. You have ADHD, Mason? Yeah. It's hard to live with. I'm easily distracted, and people can get mad at that.
Hey,
You live
Keith
later.
is
Thank
right.
you.
We're $30 away from you taking off the sweater.
I never said that. I never commented on the status of how many and what undergarments I have underneath this sweater. I like horses. Yeah, I grew up loving horses, always wanting one for my own, but my parents never had the money for a horse. So I settled for watching what's that TV show? I can't remember the name of it, but
Oh, let me tell you what Ricardo
wait,
said.
what? Oh, another donation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Let me tell you what he said about it. It's 5:19 and I'm on the job till 12. You made
Ooh.
my morning. A last feet flash would be nice.
Just give me a moment.
You got another $10 in you, bro?
Oh, Christopher, you were also homeschooled and isolated. Hella Catholic. Yeah, mine was Baptist. I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter or Land Before Time or any cartoon that portrayed parents as stupid and the kids as smart. I wasn't allowed to enjoy a normal childhood, basically. And so anytime other kids would be talking about what they'd seen, I'd have no idea what they're talking about. And so it makes life difficult, to say the least. You know an acoustic when you see oh, that's good. Do I like Lady Gaga?
She gets super chat, but they take a portion of it. But it looks like, sticker wise, she actually gets to keep all of it, or at least most of it. Because I'm assuming after the conversion rate, they take their cut. And if theirs is like a lot higher than ours, then that explains it. Otherwise, you get all of the sticker.
Right.
Dang, you're at 45 people right now.
Yeah. Well, I see 35 right now, but that's still a nice number, and I'm happy for every one of you who's here.
It'll probably update on you.
Yeah. StoryCorps says kind of interesting how autism spectrum only exists in the U.S. Have someone from Africa ask someone from Africa what ADHD is, and they don't have a fucking clue.
They're like, that's
I believe it. They got bigger problems, like trying to have food to eat.
I like to think of ADHD and all that as our.
Oh, thank you, High Energy, for your kind blessings. We're physically exhausted, but our mood is good. Oh, you're in Missouri. That's cool. Can I inflate one balloon in 30 seconds? I can, but I get dizzy.
Oh, she's got asthma, bro.
Yeah.
She got asthma.
You know, a fan of Clifford the Big Red Dog. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. I wanted one for myself.
You know what I was thinking of? Just randomly. Oh, son of a bitch, I lost it.
What's it like being married? Well, I get to live life with my best friend by my side at all times.
Ricardo with the
and we get to bang without any guilt or stigma, so that's also fun.
Sometimes I just have my way. Yo, Ricardo with another.
Thank you, Molly, for your sympathy. And thank you again for your additional donation. We're at $103 now.
Dang, dude, that's the most you've ever made.
Thank you so much. I've never made that much in one night before. Wow. You seen the video of us biting the dog? He had me in a headlock. At High Energy. Video from High Energy. Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna stay on here, High Energy.
Yeah, I'm not ready to end the stream yet.
No, he was saying don't let the disrespectful comments stop you. Keep
I appreciate
posting and Let no one steal your joy. Thumbs up.
I appreciate your kind words. Truly, thank you. Chocolate pudding sounds bomb right now, if I'm honest. Probably like 5 top G. Yeah, some people are walking on thin ice. The words strip and tease were never uttered by me. Mugworts, that's funny. Um, in high school, someone started the rumor that I was a pregnant lesbian. I don't know how the fuck they thought I was a lesbian. I dated nobody because I was focused on my schooling and trying to learn all that I could in the time frame I was expected to. I didn't even give a thought to dating or anything. I don't know how the fuck they thought I was pregnant, but high school is full of a bunch of funny, stupid rumors. Well, thank you for tuning in, Keith Sweat. We don't have any balloons on hand. I do get the super chat money. I just get paid out once a month. And I'm expected to get paid out for last month.
By her birthday.
Possibly on my actual birthday.
So
and if not, then within the next few following days after.
We're going to think of it as YouTube's happy birthday money to you.
Yeah. We'll be able to get me some good medicine, especially if they got a good deal going on. And we'll be able to get some good supplies for our boy, our 2-year-old leopard gecko. We just finished.
Ricardo with the 20. Do you see me under your arm?
I do. Oh my fuck, Ricardo! I cannot.
Bro, that is.
No one has ever donated that much. Thank you so much for that.
Holy crap, dude.
The next time I got that deal where they're introducing a new brand for half price, we can take advantage of that.
Hey, yeah.
We can get stocked up. Thank you so much.
Ricardo being a giga chat over here.
Oh, you guys are amazing. Thankfully, I don't feel like throwing up. Throwing up is not a fun time.
She gets super chat money, but she has to wait for it because she got it a month ago and they're waiting to pay it out and they had to confirm. But yeah, she gets it. We're just waiting for it.
Oh, thank you so much for your kind words, Angel. I appreciate that. Today.
Did you tell them I got you pizza?
Oh, I forgot to say. DiGiorno pizza.
No, I asked because that popsicle, I don't know if he lives around us, but he said, you just bought her a gluten-free pizza. It's super expensive. How'd you know I just bought her a gluten-free pizza? Are you stalking us? I'm only on alert because I literally got her that less than 2 hours ago. Or 3 hours ago.
Yeah. DiGiorno has a gluten-free pizza that tastes like a normal gluten-filled pizza. And as someone who cannot eat gluten anymore because of celiac disease, finding gluten-free pizza is a really big deal. And thankfully at Walmart, they're on sale for $8. So I'm able to feel like a normal person eating normal pizza for $8. And I try to be thankful for everything like that. Yeah, I was homeschooled from 2nd grade until I finished 8th grade. 9th grade was my first year in a public school setting. It was rough. I very much felt like Katie Heron in Mean Girls. Only I never tried to get with the popular bitches because I knew they would never accept me. And I didn't want to look stupid when I was already scared and nervous.
Oh,
Because I had only been around kids that grew up in and around the church. I had not had real exposure to kids that didn't grow up in and around church. So it was a shock to me to meet others that were not like me. And I felt like raw meat thrown to the lions. And it's rough. Academically, homeschooling was the best decision for me, but socially, it was not.
they're saying you met your goal. Sweater off.
I, that's a funny point. Yeah, I could take off my sweater in a second.
You hear that, boys? Get your donation buttons ready.
Oh wow, hello in Brazil. That's pretty cool.
Luckily, the DiGiorno gluten-free pizza is the first one we've tasted that actually tastes like normal pizza.
It's really good.
Doug was asking, what does it even taste like? A lot of the other pizzas are like cauliflower or thin crust because gluten doesn't, without gluten, it doesn't rise or not as well as you would think. So it stays like kind of flat. But this, the way they do it, theirs is a little thicker and condensed, and you know they pre-make it a little bit, but it tastes so great.
It's very, very worth it.
Oh, hold on, you tank tops.
Okay. Yeah, YouTube takes about 30% from the super chat donations, which honestly, I'm getting 70% of the donation money, so I'm happy about that. Okay, and we met that threshold. Off comes my sweater. And hot, I'm wearing another shirt. You thought. I'm like that girl in Split. I layer up all the time.
Yeah, she had 116 likes now.
You go with manual car windows and no power steering?
I remember that. I remember seeing.
I could never handle non-power steering.
My family was a bit on the poorer side, and we had the roll-up windows. So I remember that. I remember seeing some hillbilly take a freaking socket wrench, and he attached it to the window wheel where you roll it up and down. He had his own automatic, and you just reverse it if you want it up, and normal if you want it down.
That's good. Am I Eminem's daughter? No, but my father actually looks like give me a second. Oh yeah, my dad looks like David Koresh, the famous serial killer. It's pretty funny to me. Babe, can you pull up a picture of my dad's face? I want to show them how my dad looks like.
I don't have your dad's picture on my phone.
Well, then you can go onto Facebook or something.
Put your Yeah, thank you, Mitch. I did see that though. King of Madness said, Mitch took it down, but I'm still gonna read it. Or I don't know who took it down. Anyway, YM. It says I could put my credit card through those teeth.
Well, then how about you make use of your credit card and help a bitch out with her bills?
Yeah. Tell me those.
If you're gonna insult my teeth, at least help pay for something to improve my quality of life.
My friend, go into debt for her.
Yeah, the wacko waco, David Koresh. My father looks like him, and it's pretty damn funny to me.
I know I'm going.
Okay, so since I'm streaming with my phone, I can't leave this tab to pull up a picture or anything, but my husband's gonna pull up a picture of my dad, and you guys can pull up a picture of David Koresh, and you can compare the picture that you found to my dad.
Just don't tap the screen because it'll show his full name.
That's my dad, and he looks a lot like David Koresh. And I think it's fucking hilarious. Especially since I have an obsession with serial killers and mass murderers.
Yes, I thought it was a red flag at first. But, crazy bitches is usually where the best. I should stop talking.
Yeah, high energy. Never talk about people unless you can help them. I agree with that. Oh, my husband is packing. And he has the BBC. And it is just perfect for me.
Guys, why do you think she stays with me? I'm an asshole.
Oh, that is hilarious. He is literally one of the most unselfish men I've ever known. And so for him to say he's an asshole, it's just hilarious to me. It's like a fluffy little marshmallow saying, I'm hard.
Fuck
up. And yes, Mason, like a glove. Yeah, Ancient Carbon. I remember reading about that case, and I remember seeing the dude's face and thinking, why is my dad's picture in this article about this horrible thing? My mom's like, that's not your father, honey. That's another guy that looks like your father. And I remember just being freaked out, thinking my father looks like a psycho killer. And then I've had people say that I have demon eyes because my eyes are intensely dark brown, and in some lighting they look straight up black. And so those two things going together, I find it very, very amusing.
I like Yoo-hoo strawberry. That's my favorite juice. Strawberry juice milk.
How much to take the other time?
Well,
Another $100.
Look at my comment now.
At least I don't know how many zeros. What's my favorite juice? I really love watermelon juice.
That's the black in her. I can say that. I'm part black too.
But my favorite is carrot juice. It's just very pricey and it's hard to justify spending several dollars just on one little thing of carrot juice. But once in a while, I'll let myself splurge. I'm a woman of very simple taste. I'm pretty easy to keep amused. Ancient, you're not packing, that's why you're single. Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter if you can pack, it matters if you can throw it right. You gotta learn the motion of the ocean, fella.
Well, thank you,
You'll
Mason, for being here. Thank you, Mason. We appreciate you. We appreciate your donations. Thank you. And thank you. I'm happy with my shoulders. Some people have said that I look like I'm a man just because I have a strong jawline, no nonsense attitude, and I have broad shoulders. And I am part of the itty bitty titty committee.
Oh yeah.
And I'm also unable to have children of my own because I was born with the genetic defect called Turner's syndrome. Males are one X chromosome and one Y chromosome. Females are two X chromosomes. With Turner syndrome, I am missing a few key pieces of the second X. specifically the ones that pertain to reproduction. I was born with malformed, non-functioning parts that were only causing me pain. So I had to get all that removed. The surgery was brutal. I will show you guys the scar if you will chip in another $20.
Nah, don't sell yourself short. They want to see any part of that body. They got to pay top notch. Tell you what.
In 2016, I found a doctor that understood Turner syndrome. And he understood that I would never be able to have a pregnancy. And if I did, I would most likely lose that pregnancy or die before the baby is due. So he understood my plight and he did the surgery for me. It was a cesarean section style where they cut your lower belly open, pull everything out, separate the parts to be removed, and then they stuff everything else back in there. What I didn't know, when they remove your uterus, they have to attach the bladder to the abdominal wall. Every time I had to pee right after that surgery, I felt it making my bladder tug on the stitches, attaching it to my belly. And it felt like I was being cut with razors all over again. So, if any of you have had abdominal surgery and recovery, you're a trooper. It's not easy to get through. And again, if you guys are willing to donate some more, I will show you the actual scar. But I'm not just going to do it right now without extra donations first. I'm trying to pay bills, but I'm not a whore. I think God gave me a pretty face and hair to compensate for a very disabled body that killed a lot of lifelong dreams I had as a kid. There you are. Hey Draco, it's great to see you, brother. Hope things are going well for you.
Well, Chad, in case you missed out, she was taking her clothes off for donos. Get paid well.
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus, for your kind words. Adoption one day, we hope to, but we have to be financially on our feet for a long amount of time before we can barely take care of our own expenses. So adding on a human child is just out of the question for right now. But we have a leopard gecko, a 2-year-old male named Sisu, and we affectionately call him our boy, our son, the boy, the little man,
the lizard,
the
king,
little guy,
the lizard king.
Yeah, also the lizard king, and our little dinosaur.
Yo, Ricardo with another 10.
Thank you so much. Do I pee at my belly button now?
Well, where else do girls pee from? It's just like the fact that girls don't poop. Obviously. They simply burn it all off. They work us so hard.
No one has ever asked if I peed on my belly button before.
That's where it's stored.
Thank you for the laugh.
I'm glad to see you laughing.
I needed it. You guys are great. Yeah, Heather, you understand C-sections are a bitch. How much are the bills? Well, when we had our beautiful 2020 Impala, we were having to shell $800 a month just for the payments and insurance every month. Now that we have surrendered that car willingly, we don't have it and we're not making any more payments. we're able to put what would be spent there
Now we
towards
just
getting our debt under control a bit at a time.
we're trying to kill up the debt,
Yeah.
but one card at a time. But credit card payments, yeah. I'm not gonna say too much about that because yep.
Thank you, Lloyd. I really appreciate your kind words. And thank you, Ancient. I appreciate all of you guys. Hey, Leonardo. I missed you too, man. It's so great to see all of you here.
Welcome back, Mason.
I'm in Central California, the shitty part of California where it's not scenic and it's overpopulated and everything is overpriced to ridiculous prices. You're cashed up, you'll help. What do we need? Well, every single penny you're willing to part with and kick our way is appreciated. We don't want to say a set number because we don't want to sound greedy or desperate, but I will say every single dollar helps. And it, even if you just pray that work gets busier for us, that would be extremely appreciated. We're trying to earn a living doing DoorDash deliveries because
it's not working.
Yeah. Life is rough. Thank you guys for your kind words and your understanding. If I want to go to Pismo, it's a few hours drive, but it's worth it. It's just been a long while since we've been able to afford going to the beach for a day. Oh, hey, Mason. Glad you're back. Thank you for your subscription, Dr. Pauls. That's a funny username.
Wait, someone subscribed?
Yeah. Thank you, Ricardo. I truly appreciate the kind words and all the donations.
Oh, joined. So someone joined?
I am truly, truly surprised and touched at your kindness and your generosity. No one's helped us out that much. And
for a complete stranger, dude. You
so
freaking rock.
thank you. Truly, thank you.
You ballin', fam.
Move out to the Midwest. I would love to move out to the Midwest. That would be nice. I'd appreciate the slower pace over there. I like playing video games. I enjoy Until Dawn on the PS4. I also like Minecraft and the Resident Evil games. They're very exciting. And Fallout is fun too.
Still need to see this show.
Yeah. Well, Dylan, I appreciate that you would like to help. I'm sorry that you're hurting also. We'll be praying for you that things will get better. I'm praying for all of you guys who are struggling like we are, that you'll be able to get through this and that you'll have the support that you need. You guys have been extremely supportive of us. And
Ricardo.
oh my.
Dude. Dude, you're at $144 right now? Holy crap.
I had hopes of getting $20, maybe $40 total, but thank you so much, Ricardo. I'm struggling with words. Thank you.
Damn, you're flushed. Are you blushing?
Oh, look how much money
I know.
We can actually truly stock up on my meds.
Actually, that day. True, but I was also gonna say that literally knocks out one of our whole credit card payments.
It does. Thank you. Yeah, Jeff, California is terrible. We hate living here and we're trying to move out, but we just don't have the money to do so. We're financially stuck where we are. But we're trying to make the best of it, taking life one day at a time. Some days 1 hour at a time. Thank you so much for your guys' sympathy and your understanding. Thankfully, the fires are not near where we live, and we're not getting all the heavy smoke from the fires either. We're very thankful for that, but our hearts are broken for those who are suffering because of all that. A man walks into a library and asks the librarian, "Do you have any books on paranoia?" The librarian whispers back, "They're right behind you." Oh, Mr. Wonderful, thank you. I love that. I love dad joke, dry humor like that. Oh, thank you for your subscription, Michelle. Well, let me show you my very best angle on my face. Those of you who do not know my age, I welcome you to take a close look at my face right now. And I welcome you to venture a guess at how old you think I am. If you already know my age, don't spoil it for those who are trying to guess. I have a bunch of friends here who regularly join in, and they know enough about me, and we know enough about them that we call them friends. Texas is cheap. You live in Florida and it's expensive and filled with drugs and tourists and alligators and water moccasins. Damn, that sounds rough. Here we got
Sure, a little more.
crackheads.
People are guessing, but
I'm catching up.
who the hell guessed 53?
Okay, I see 33, 16, 35, 33, 28.
That's a compliment, love.
Yeah. 28, 5, 16, 25, 39, 31, 33,
48.
48, 23, 53, 20, 16. Damn.
Oh, he's saying the
33.
same number again.
36, 33, 53. I look like Carrie. The Sissy Spacek Carrie or the... Fuck, I can't remember her name.
Ripley?
Hit Girl.
Oh, Hit Girl, Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, Chloe Grace Moretz. Is that the one you think I look like? Or the Sissy Spacek version? Okay, Vaughn, you say 26 to 27.
67.
40. Oh, these numbers are amusing to me. And yes, pirated copy, your assumption is correct. I'm going to still read these other numbers. They are pretty amusing.
Slugs on toast are quite nice.
Well, I am going to be 34 this coming Tuesday on the 21st of January. I inherited baby face from my mother, and I also take good care of my skin by using a gentle moisturizer after every time I wash my face.
I'm gonna take some for
What you gonna do?
First of all, even though they sent you mad money, mad Skrilla, I need you to stay warm.
That's good. You want to start a poll? Okay. My husband is using my screen to start a poll.
Okay, how the hell did you get vending? Stupid autocorrect.
Okay, he is setting up a poll for you guys. Oh, thank you guys. Hey Thomas, I'm glad you're here. It's It's good to see you. Danielle Panabaker. Can you look that one up? I've never heard of that name before, but
Don't know it either.
someone says I look like her.
Danielle, what?
Danielle Panabaker. Yeah, Jesse, I'll answer your question. Oh, thank you, Pirated, for the
Yeah,
early
well.
birthday. Oh, I do see it. Yeah, I could definitely be her sister. Wow. Thank you for the compliment.
She
I'm
looks
flattered.
like if that girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine went white.
That's funny. I do see that. You farted. Farts are funny. Aw. Thank you guys for your kind words. Hey, a-hole. It's great to see you, darling. No, I'm a vampire. That's hilarious.
Oh, she's apparently on the flash. A fit check is where she gets up, she'll stand and spin. She'll show you what she's wearing.
Yeah.
And you get to see her fitness.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas, your birthday is right before mine. Nice. Happy early birthday to you, Thomas. I like to say God made me pretty to compensate for having poor genetics in every other part of my body. Thankfully, my face, my skin, and my hair are good, but everything else is janked. My lizard is in the next room over. In a moment, I will try and see if he wants to come out to play.
However, my lizard is right here, and he's not going to come out to play on live. You can see my OnlyFans for that.
And yes, Gary, Christ is Lord.
After I say that.
That's funny.
Don't say that, I feel bad.
Okay, a bunch of people saying I should do that. Hey, Francisco, it's good to see you.
We'll end the fit check in about 3 more minutes. So be sure to vote.
Yeah. Oh, Puni says they cooked cow tongue curry.
And he retracted it.
Ah. Melissa says, "Are the embodiment of love, divinity resides in me." Aw, thank you for that. Well, thank you, Hunter, for being here. I appreciate you. And I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Farts are funny till the silent and deadly clears the room. That reminds me of a funny story. When I was with my ex, I had eaten some particularly powerful chili one day, and I just kept doing silent drive-bys. And after the third time, he started to get angry.
She crop dusted him, yo.
It was funny.
Alright, guys, 1 minute left on the poll.
A-hole, you want dessert, but you're all out of ice cream. Ice cream does sound good. Thank you guys for your kind words. Oh, wow. So, 24% of you said no. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's enough of a poll for me to
So you got
do it.
76% saying yes and yes and red.
Yeah.
And then all you gotta do is end poll. Click on 3 dots.
End poll?
Poll.
Okay. Oh, thank you guys for your kind words. Okay, so enough of this said a fit check. Just before I even stand up, see how my hips are? This is a result of scoliosis. I am not purposefully sitting crooked. This is just how my spine is.
It's not a phase.
It's FUBAR. But I do what I can to cope with the pain. How about you just aim the camera at me?
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is not charging. I'll give you a better charger. It says you're at 16.
Oh shit, that's not good. And I had it plugged in almost this whole time. Started it at like 48% or something. So it's only gone down.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna grab one of mine.
I need you to make sure that I'm
You
in
are.
frame. Okay.
Where you were. Here, let me. This can verify it. There
Okay.
may be a little lag, but that's
Okay.
your true sensor.
So this is me standing completely normal. As you can see, my hips jet way over to the side. And as you can see, I am not dealing with too much weight. I'm trying to gain more weight. As you can see, my back is not straight and healthy and good. And then this is me from the other side view. So yeah, now you guys have seen my body shape basically. And I'm getting cold and I'm gonna sit back down. This is a nice blanket.
Oh, you're zoomed in.
Okay.
And if you want, I can push it back.
Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Man, you're pretty as fuck. Look at your hair. You're like a Disney princess.
Thank you.
You're hot.
And you're handsome. I'm sexy.
You little fucking minx.
Oh, thank you guys for your compliments and kind words. What do you have, an alligator and a vest? An investigator. I like that. Thank you, baby. Yeah, scoliosis is a bitch to live with, but my particular case is non-operable.
I mean, they were considering it, but then they decided no.
I saw 2 separate surgeons who know each other and often communicate with each other. And, oh, it's not charging. Okay, there we go. But, they both agreed that because I have a very small frame, as you guys have just seen, and I have a history of a problem with being underweight, I'm not a good candidate for the surgery because I would likely be left in more pain from the hardware used to fix my spine than if I just don't get it operated on. So I'm not going to get it operated on, and I just have to manage the pain and try to be mindful of my limits and not to push them. Having a compromised back, it truly sucks. I have felt embarrassed about my body shape, but I'm learning that no one has the perfect body. And I know there are people that have it a lot worse than I do. And I'm not about to claim that I suffer the most. I suffer significantly, but there are still people that have it a lot worse than me. And I try to keep that in mind anytime I'm upset about anything that goes wrong. Other people have it worse, and just be thankful that it isn't. A whole John Belushi. You want 2 whole fried chickens and 2 pieces of plain white toast and a Coke. I prefer Pepsi or Coca-Cola. I prefer Coca-Cola, specifically cherry vanilla. 4 Poor whole fried chickens in a cup. Yes, McCuddy, I thank you and I welcome your prayers for me. And if any of you guys are in pain or struggling for whatever reasons, please don't hesitate to let me know in the chat window what you're going through, because I'll pray for you. And there are other people in the chat who are like me and they want to help other people. And so you'll have a few people praying for you if you let us know what you're going through. And if you have any problems in life that you'd like advice on handling, I'm not perfect, but I can give you the best advice I can give. I just feel better about myself when I'm helping other people feel better. Well, Guy, we've been friends for a little over 8 years now, and our 7th wedding anniversary is this March 8th. We are so good together because we became fast friends and shared everything with each other and became best friends. You know, we told each other our traumas, our major life events that affect how you become a person, and all our secrets, our preferences, you know, all the stuff you should know about a person before you decide to commit to them forever. And we compared notes, so to speak, we found we were extremely compatible. And so I've been married to my best friend for almost 7 years now. And I just want to encourage you guys who are not with someone, try to become best friends with whoever you're into before you date them, because I'm cold, baby.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. But I encourage you to become good friends with whoever you're into first, because when you're talking as friends, it's easy to be chill and honest and laid back. But when you're talking as romantic interest, you're gonna not be fully truthful, and they're not gonna want to be fully truthful either, because you both are gonna try to be presenting your best side possible to impress the other. So I recommend become close friends first. Know all the important things about them before you entangle yourself romantically.
I'd like to know if she fought someone in an alleyway fighting over meth. I'd like to know that if she had done that. And luckily, she told me she did not.
Right.
Fighting a guy named Cricket.
Oh, Jeff, I appreciate that kind compliment from your sister. Why do I cover my shoulders? Because it's a little cold in the room, and this blanket is very soft. And yeah, Lloyd, it is the best way. When you marry your best friend, you know what you're getting into. You already know what they like, what they don't like. And it's just a whole lot easier. But you have to keep working on that. You have to keep being honest with each other as things change and time goes on. And you have to be truthful if something's bothering you. They can't read your mind, you know, and it's unfair to expect them to. Just like it would be unfair for them to expect you to read their mind, you know? It's all about communicating, being truthful about what you need and want, but being gentle about how you state your wants and your needs to avoid adding unneeded pain or any other negative things. There's a dozen ways to state one fact, and I always try to think of the most gentle way whenever I'm talking about anything negative, because words last forever, and you never know what words you might say in a fit of rage that could permanently hurt somebody. And that's the best advice that I can give about life and all that. I'm tired but doing okay. Oh, hello in Nepal. That's really cool. A-hole, been married twice and more than 100 girlfriends later. You realize the one like me is rare, more valuable than gold and diamonds, and a heck of a lot harder to find. Thank you, A-hole. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you to say. Thank you. You have to be on the same wavelength to receive it. Other than that, what will be, will be. Yeah, that's true. The best friend might realize, no, I don't want to be with you romantically. And that's when you got to make a choice if you're going to stay friends or cut ties. But if you really get to know someone, you'll be able to tell if they feel that way about you. You just have to pay careful attention to everything. It's really easy to overlook some things, and I'm praying for all of you guys who are feeling alone that you'll be able to make the changes in your life to be Mr. Right, and that you'll be able to find Mrs. Right. I'm rooting for you guys. I love all of you and I care about all of you. And I want good things for all of you guys. Because I know you want good things for me too. Oh, thank you guys. What if I tried to do something nice for Valentine's Day for my husband? I had a time to see if something would work for his taste and he completely yells to go shoo. That's pretty messed up.
What the fuck? Did I hear you say that right?
Yeah, it reads, yeah, but what if you tried to do something nice for Valentine's Day for your husband ahead of time to see if something would work for his taste, and yet he completely yells me to go shoo? Like, how do I understand it, please? I feel super hurt with today that it didn't work any. Well, I'm sorry to hear that that happened. That's a terrible feeling. Um, we've never yelled at each other.
Well,
I
not that we can remember. It's been so long.
no, we
But
do.
there has been a few times where we bumped heads, but that's only natural. We got past that hump.
Yeah, we have occasional disagreements, but we always are able to talk our way through it without raising our voices or using insults. And a lot of people are quick to try to inflict as much pain as they can in the moment because they want to be right in the fight. And that's why a lot of relationships are so unhealthy. People are more focused on being right than being a good person for your person. There's some things you gotta compromise on in life, you know? Oh, you want to go to this place to do this event, but they want to go to that place for that event, and you're gonna have to compromise. Spend some time at one and then some time at the other, you know? Or if it's an event going on at the same time in two spots, go to one event for the whole thing and then go to the event the other person wants the next time. You know, you have to be willing to give some of your wants up to meet your partner's needs. And it's a lesson that everyone has to deal with and everyone has to work on. And I just encourage you guys, try to be your best self. I'm feeling real inspirational. Being alone and feeling lonely. Yeah, that's true. I liked isolation because other people's dreams coming true stung and hurt me and reminded me that the dreams I had will never be reality for me. But I'm always praying for everyone that things will get better. How often do I go live? I try to go live at least once every day, but there are some days I'm physically not able to handle it. I have to take life one day at a time. I'm dealing with recovering from social anxiety due to multiple uh, abuses from different people who I put my love and trust in, and it destroyed my sense of trust in people as a whole. But I've been working to overcome that, and every time I go live and interact with you people, it's worth it for me because I find myself healing a little bit every time because your guys' kindness, your prayers, and just hearing your stories and knowing that you understand my pain and that you can know that I understand your pain. It it's worth the initial discomfort I feel right before hitting go live. It's a physical anxiety response, not from mental worry. And with time and repeated good exposures, I am healing with your guys' help. And I love you all. And I hope that I can help you guys feel at least a little bit supported. Yeah, Franco, it's right. If you focus on living out how God wants you to live and you become content with what you got, then He'll bless you with more. Uh, the official, I've never dealt with someone with explosive issues like that, so I don't know. Sorry, I've no personal experience to give advice from. But I'll be praying for you that you'll be able to figure things out. Oh, Sandy, I'm sorry for your betrayal. That's a horrible thing. And oh, one, you got cheated on while you got sober? Damn, that's terrible. It's considered cheating if you walk in on them and ask room for one more. Oh, that's fucking good, Doug. That's funny. Oh, that's good. And yeah, positive energy is important. And I'm trying to radiate that for you guys, but without hiding or lying about the pain that I'm feeling. I just try not to let the pain take center stage. But sometimes it gets the better of me and I will cry on stream because I'm talking about real shit, you know? So if I ever start crying while talking, it's because I'm being real with you guys. And real emotions are painful. And if me being honest and clear about what I go through with you guys helps you feel understood and less alone, then I'm happy to keep doing it. My dreams were to be a mother with 2 children, half me and half my husband. But because of a birth defect I was born with, I was unable to ever have kids. And so that's one dream that will never be real. I won't bring innocent and beautiful life into this world. And it hurts. Baby fever is very, very painful. And my husband's feeling it too. So we both appreciate every prayer that the baby fever pain will go away. Because we are nowhere near ready to handle fostering to adopt. And it just hurts a great deal in the meantime. And sometimes I like to be alone. Other times I can't handle it. But I'm very rarely truly by myself. My husband and I are together like 90% of the time, only separated for bathroom breaks and things like that. You okay?
Yeah.
That didn't
Spicy.
sound good.
I'm alright.
Okay. You hear when you drink Coca-Cola with ice? That is a good combo. I appreciate you guys. It's input. Truly, every one of you being open and letting me know what you go through it. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the kindness. I appreciate every prayer that things will get easier for us to handle. Thank you. That's funny. I think life would be easier with a penis. You could just pee wherever. I, as a woman, have to find
We're
elevated footing and squat and make sure.
Ricardo just bought you a shiwi.
We can get me one for road trips. That's good. We've been alone 20 years. That's a long time. Thank you, Sean. I truly appreciate your sympathy and your understanding. Hey, Corey, good to see you. No, we're not selling drugs or food stamps.
Heck no, we need all those food
We're
stamps.
using the food stamps to stay alive. And we don't use drugs in this household.
Richard, there's only 2 genders, and a woman is someone with, what is an XY or XX? XY is men. That's right. A woman is born with the capability of and capacity of giving birth. Men cannot do that. They give to the seed.
Yeah. Thank you, Leonardo. You just bought a 3-gram cart? Nice.
I remember seeing those when I first got Annie into it for medical reasons, and it was like $100 for that one thing, or no, yeah, after taxes it was like 100.
Free Guy is such a good movie.
It's funny that Steve Harrington is in it. He's one of the cops chasing him.
That is funny. We never really watch wrestling or sports. We're mostly into sitcoms and movies. Oh, thank you for your kind words, you guys. Thank you, Sean. We love you too, man. We'll be praying for you that things will get easier. Well, sometimes it gets clogged and you gotta move it around a little bit, and then the airflow is fine again. I can't you get help from these real rec shops, like excuse me, like you'll smack a 75% for edibles or flour or nothing.
Chat with 139 likes. Can y'all subscribe to her? She's trying to reach 5K subs.
I'm not sure what the percentage is on what I'm hitting, but
Oh,
this
93 and a half.
this beauty has two flavors. Tequila sunrise on the one side and Hannah butter on the other. And with this particular pen, I hit that white button and I can choose one or the other or both at the same time. So it's pretty delicious.
She's actually able to monetize currently. It's just we don't really have anything to upload. We're gonna try to make content,
Yeah.
possibly our boy or something.
We're doing all right. Physically, we're tired, but we're in good spirits. You are very handsome.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can still be standing up, stopping me. Well, not getting my own pee on my own legs is a huge reason. Well, thank you for your subscription, Lloyd. I appreciate it. It's called Hannah Butter. Hana.
The way you said Hannah just made me think of Toy Story. Sid's sister.
I forgot that was her
Or
name.
is that the doll she's looking for? Hannah's all better now. And he hands her the doll
I'm not
with
sure.
like the head changed.
I'm not sure. But yeah, this is really delicious. When I hit both flavors together, it tastes like lemon lime lifesaver gummies. I highly recommend it. Yes, I'm currently high on cannabis for medical reasons. You ate 300 milligram edibles at once. But like it did nothing. It was like Delta 9 and regular. Huh. Well, that's a bummer. I'm not wheelchair bound, thankfully, but if I have to go without my cannabis, the pain in my lower back does kind of cripple me and make it difficult for me to walk. Oh, I love Friends. It's such a good chair. Or not chair, good show. I saw another dude's comment saying, "Oh, you're in a chair," and my ADHD brain switched it up on me. But I do love the show Friends. Oh, you got beat up last night? That's not good. Oh, you got jumped by 5 burgers and fries. We had a Five Guys where we live, but they just went out of business recently.
We had no idea. We picked up from there a lot.
Yeah. It was disappointing. The pirated copy. Why couldn't the bicycle stand? Because it was too tired. I love it. I have scoliosis. The discs in my spine are deteriorating. And the deterioration is causing nerve damage. And I have arthritis. So I live in great stabbing and burning pain if I'm having to go stone sober. Every movement feels like I'm pinned up against a wall with hot broken glass everywhere. And every movement gives me new cuts that are sharp and burning. But cannabis fully puts that pain on mute so that I can be present in the moment and sociable with everybody instead of a hermit curled up in the corner of our bed crying in pain. My ideal man is this one right next to me. So very handsome. Thank you for the sympathy and the understanding. I am very thankful for cannabis. Every time I go to use it, I say a silent thank you to God for creating it in the first place, and for also ensuring that I always have access to it one way or another. There's been a few times where we were too broke to buy more, and we had no way to get more, and then someone we knew would just gift us some of their trimmings. So I've never had to go without because of lack of access. And I know that's him always looking out for me. God has not chosen to fix my body from all my issues that cause me pain, but he makes sure I have everything I need to cope with that pain and to be able to be happy enough to be social with you guys and not pretend that I'm having whatever time I'm having with you guys. I only say specific shout outs and words and phrases if you pay first. Oh, well, thank you for the compliments, you guys. I appreciate it. Oh, I see your comment, baby. No tips can change that.
We want to do second house.
You're in pain, but you kind of look good, so not so bad, right? Oh, it is so bad. Just because I have healthy skin, a good bone structure, and healthy hair doesn't mean I'm doing well. I have multiple mental health issues, including borderline personality disorder. I am on the autism spectrum. I have ADHD, anxiety, and depression. And several people I've loved deeply have died over the years, and I miss all of them every day.
Hala says, what are your thoughts on frugal living? Bro, we're in frugal living.
Yeah. But so I'm dealing with grief and a bunch of mental pain. And I also have worsening scoliosis. My discs in my spine and neck are crumbling. I have arthritis and nerve damage. And because of my frame and my history of a struggle with maintaining a healthy weight, the two surgeons I did see for a consult said that I am not a good candidate for back surgery unless it's an actual last resort. So I'm just gonna stand for a moment and show you guys how janked my back is. I've already done this a few times. I'm not shy. Let me lower that a bit. Okay. So as you can see, my hips go way out to the side, and that's not on purpose. My shoulders are also kind of uneven too. If you look at me from the side view, I'm not overweight or underweight. I'm pretty decent, but I still would like to put more on as a buffer for if I get really sick and can't eat again for a while. And that is my spine. This is not faked. This is not a position that I've trained my body to take. This is permanent. And if you look on this side, I'm not as well developed muscly because this leg is shorter. So it's been my weight bearing leg my whole life. And so this one is noticeably thinner, not as strong. But this is the body that I'm in. And I can only manage the pain that it creates. And every
Oh, you got it right at me.
very hot. But
Freaking Big 222 says, I know it smells like ranch. What the of all things?
what? Spam commenters will be put in timeout.
I didn't see any spammers, but let me take care of it.
You've had heart surgery, foot and hand was addict. Cannabis just recently, hoping it would help, and it's like I don't know why these shops are giving me medicated. Well, that sucks, man. I'm thankful that in Central California there are a lot of dispensaries, and we've been going to the same one pretty much every time, and they have good quality stuff in the 90% ratings. So we're very thankful.
Look like Winona Ryder.
I see that, yeah. From like Edward Scissorhands, most likely. Sean, I know you said it's impossible, but it was born an impossibility. Your mom's tubes were tied. Damn. Well, Sean, God definitely had plans for you to be made. And he made sure that you became a being. I have not done any psychedelics. I have not had mushrooms or acid.
That's what I was saying. Like, we'd like to try, but we don't know anyone.
The only altering substances I've been on are cannabis. I used to drink when I was younger, but now I'm on prescriptions that don't mix well with alcohol. And occasionally I'll have a cigarette here and there, but I go through one pack maybe in a year. It's only times in severe stress that I have a cigarette, so I'm thankful to not be the kind that gets addicted to those things. I did acknowledge you, honk honk. I appreciate that you say I look good, but I am in great pain. BPD brothers, yeah. It really sucks having every emotion dialed up to 10 compared to other people. Because I get written off as, oh, you're just emotional. Oh, you're too sensitive. Yeah, that's why you should be nicer to me instead of just treating me like everybody else. But people don't want to.
Two things. What's your battery at?
35, so it's going up.
Okay. And don't forget to scroll.
I'm doing that. I have boogers right now. There we go. Oh, you have multiple myeloma. You use marijuana for the pain. I'm not sure what myeloma is, but I know physical pain is very, very real, and that the marijuana really does put that pain on mute. Oh, Chazzy Star, I appreciate you letting me know, and everyone else know, that you've got a lot of similar things. I really appreciate that. Oh, cancer of the plasma cells. That sounds horrible. Wow. I can't imagine going through that. I will be praying for you.
Wait, Honk, how old are you?
Does it hurt to touch or
Oh,
anything?
never mind. He said, never mind. Sorry. Read it wrong.
Thankfully, my back doesn't hurt to the touch, but the muscles and the joints, every part that has nerve endings, basically, it'll feel like I'm being stabbed with a bunch of micro cuts everywhere. But that's only if I'm moving around unmedicated and having to actually get a lot of shit done. I'm the kind that needs to get a bit high, and then I can handle doing some light housework without the pain stopping me. And I'm very thankful that I have access to it when I need it. I do have a lot of muscle tension in my back. I actually wore a back brace from junior high to junior year of high school. I went to Shriners Hospital for kids, and as I kept growing, they kept making me new back braces. We didn't have to pay for them, and it kept my back from getting a whole lot worse back then, but it does nothing to help me now. All I can do is try to stretch and make sure I'm lying in a healthy, proper alignment in bed before I go to sleep. But sometimes I will wake up with my hips tilted way too much, and it will hurt to try and straighten up to get up and get moving. So life with physical pain is not fun, but it is survivable, and I have good support to help me to keep a good morale. Yeah, it is difficult to walk long distances and to be on my feet for long amounts of time. I tried to work doing sample cup offering at a yogurt shop, and I couldn't handle it. The pain was just too much, and I felt like a failure. But my parents, they understand that my heart is in it, and it always has been in it, wanting to earn my keep and not just freeload off of everybody. And so having to quit that job because of my health, I felt I felt fucking defeated. But now I act as co-pilot and order holder for my husband while he works DoorDash. And as a team, we work great. And I'm trying to focus on building up my YouTube presence for that to be me a way of earning money. And so we're doing what we can and not just sitting on our butts hoping other people will bail us out. We will be extremely grateful for every donation we get, but we do not expect everyone to just bail us out like a magic genie. We do ask for prayers that work will get busier so we'll be able to bail ourselves out.
Mm-hmm. You gotta scroll on.
Yeah.
You're getting far behind.
I'm trying to catch up. Oh, thank you, Lois. I appreciate that. Smoke till you drop. I never smoke that much. It's too expensive. It's my favorite pizza topping. I really enjoy mushrooms. Do I like indica or CBD? I prefer both, but if I have to choose, I'll go with indica. Yeah, my mom and dad are still around, still married, living in the same house, and I'm back in my old room from childhood. And so it's comfortable and it's familiar. And my parents love my husband and he loves my parents. So it's all, it works.
Can we get an F in chat?
Shriners did not turn their back on me when I turned 18. They just simply informed me when my growth plates had fused that I'm done growing, so more back braces are not going to do any good. The intent of the brace is to help keep the spine from growing so crooked as the growth plates are constantly growing. So once you reach adulthood and the growth plates fuse, the brace is useless for preventing the curve from getting worse. And it's rough. Sample my cups.
A little
That's
scoff.
clever.
Sure, like all.
What's wrong with my teeth? There's nothing wrong with my teeth. Need money with those eyes. Oh, that's very sweet and flattering. Oh, hello in India. Yeah, I do have a lot of trolls here, but I try to focus on the good people, not the trolls. I'm at home, not in a hospital. Yeah, people have told me I'm too young to have these problems, but I have these problems. The whole age having a factor it's completely false.
It'd be like this, guys.
Yeah. And it's not a matter of being too hot to be poor or whatnot. It's
That's
I
why
have
she's trying to
physical
use.
handicaps that prevent me from working a normal job.
That's why she's trying to use her hot to talk to you guys.
Yeah, and I'm gonna reapply for disability a seventh time. Over the last 8 years, I've applied 7 times for disability. Only ever gotten no's. So I'm gonna try again. It took me over 2 hours to do it on the computer in the Social Security office with the help of one of their employees whenever we had a question. And so when I had done that, I thought, should be it. But unfortunately, they wanted all the same exact info again, but handwritten. I have not used my hands for writing since I was in school. And so the prospect of handwriting answers in a document that took over 2 hours just to type, the task overthrew me and I gave up, honestly. But that was last year. Trying to be a better me this year. So I'm going to apply again. And I am asking for every prayer that they'll approve me finally. They keep assuming that just because I got healthy looking skin, a good face, bone structure, and good hair, and I practically keep a neutral smile plastered on my face. They think that means I'm able to handle getting and keeping part-time profitable work. Even though the occupational therapist who consulted with the judge in my hearing said she cannot name any jobs for someone with all of my health issues, they still denied me, but that was multiple years ago. It's just so stressful having to try and prove how much your body makes life difficult, only for people to doubt it just because you don't look sick. There's a lot of invisible illnesses that don't present with outward indicators, and I've got multiple of those kinds of illnesses, and it makes life very, very difficult. Yes, I'm 33 right now, but I'm going to be 34 on Tuesday. Yeah, I just washed and conditioned my hair earlier today. My hair is mixed ethnicity, so it's not perfect curls or straight. It just starts off really big curly, but as I keep playing with it, the curls loosen up and it gets more softer in appearance. Well, thank you for the compliment, Tarieta. I appreciate that. You're 51 and you're still dealing with it. Damn. It's horrible when they won't acknowledge how much your conditions make you suffer and limit your abilities. I am hyped for Monday. I'm praying that things will get better. Well, God bless you guys as well. I never really listened to the Smiths, so I can't name any of their music. I hope so. Oh, your wife's been trying for 5 years? Damn. It's California disability. And it fucking sucks. Yeah, I am gonna work on doing videos, Michael. I'm happily married. I'm married to my soulmate and my best friend. And he helps me be able to keep going on in this painful life. What curls? Can you not see that these are actual curls? They're just detangled, so they're not in proper form. That's how curly hair works. Yeah, I've been doing that, Michael. I'm upfront and honest about my struggles, but I'm still continuing on with life. Even when thinking of not living anymore sounds appealing, never gonna act on those feelings. I know that I have people who need me and who would be greatly hurt if I were to just be permanently selfish. And so it's hard. Oh, thank you, Tariq, for your kind words. I appreciate that. I sure hope to keep earning money. I've had many generous donations tonight, and so next month when they pay me out for this month, I'm gonna be able to pay an entire bill in one go. Or buy a bunch of medicine for me and stockpile it. Either way, it will be very helpful. What ails me? Turner syndrome that has led to other health problems. When you have a genetic defect, typically other parts of the body are affected. In my case, I have celiac disease, so no gluten for me. I have IBS, so I have to be careful not to eat foods that are overly spicy.
Ricardo with another.
And and I've got 4 diseases affecting my spine that cause great pain. I've never tried a milk bath, but if I ever had the money to burn on buying a bunch of milk for that, I would give it a try.
Yeah, if you saw my comment, I'm like, if y'all pay for the milk, it's got to be lactated though.
Right.
None of that cheap stuff.
I appreciate your guys' kindness.
Well, she needs money somehow, man.
Michael, that's a lot to deal with, Michael. My husband does work, we do DoorDash together. A thief stole my husband's identity and worked in a bunch of places where we live and did a horrible job while using my husband's name. So no employers are giving my husband a second look. No interview calls or nothing. And so we're suffering because an identity thief ruined my husband's name. And inflation has made working with DoorDash less profitable, but it's all that we can do. Thank you again for your additional donation, Ricardo. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna leave it up to God if I get approved or not. I'm not gonna tell them about my YouTube channel because it's not pertinent. And even if they do look at my channel, they will see that my story is consistent, unchanging, and you never ever see me physically exerting myself. I'm always having to take it easy. And all the footage since I started filming again, it shows how little I do physical activity because I am limited. I would love to do videos where I show off some skills or whatnot, but my body is difficult. Michael, I'll be praying for you and your mother that you'll be able to get the help you need. I wish I could help you out. I'm saying that I have gotten donations. I'm not saying I'm regularly earning consistent money. Thanks, Tariq. It's really hard. I see there's 28 of you here, so I'm happy to see you guys. I want to know how you all are doing. Yeah, I am going to go live a lot more frequently. It's just, it feels like a daunting task, but I am going to work more at it. Wow, it's almost 10 o'clock. No wonder I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to cut this stream soon, guys. I've been live for 3.5 hours. And I am tired. Michael, if...
I got him. He's yapping. And then he ended, I'm never coming back here again. So I just ended it.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, he says he's not coming back again. I'll do this.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jacoby, for your subscription. I appreciate you.
You got a lot of subscribers this time.
I do.
No, you got even more this live.
Yeah?
You're almost at 4K.
That's exciting. When I started doing lives again a few months ago,
you're 50 subs
I had
away
1,700 subs. And now I'm almost at 4,000. It feels amazing to know that so many of you guys enjoy my content enough to subscribe and be here. I'm from Central California. Yeah, it is sleepy time for me. Um, well, thank you, Barbie. I appreciate your sub. I appreciate all you guys, all your kind words, you sharing your stories with me, your prayers, and your donations. All of it is extremely helpful, and I thank you all for that. Yeah, Ricardo, I've done videos for years, and then I fell off the radar for a few. That was when I was in the deepest part of my mental illness battle that was caused by trauma, caused by a bad decision. But I'm on my feet more than ever, still healing, and just trying to encourage others who are trying to heal and to bring comfort. Let everyone else who is in pain know that I understand. And it also helps me to know that you guys understand. Oh, thank you, Lloyd. I'm glad that my content is enjoyable to you guys. I love all of you, and I appreciate all your kindness. I'm gonna cut the stream now so I can sleep. But I will be live streaming again tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hope you guys have a good night and a good day tomorrow. Be good to each other. Peace out, Tarek.